Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you very, very much. Stopping by to talk sneakers with us for a few minutes. If you are new here, if this is your first time stumbling upon a video, we upload a brand new video, Buckets.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. So if you love sneakers, you have come to the right place. You can also find me outside of YouTube on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Foamer Simpson. And if you enjoyed today's video, please do hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way. It helps the channel continue to grow. It helps us reach new eyes, new sneaker lovers. Now, Buckets, anything that you want to add, any life advice, anything to throw into the pot before we dive in?
No.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the ADIDAS Yeezy Boost 380 Onyx. These released within the last month or two. I can't think of the exact date off the top of my head. Retail was $230. That's why I wanted to do a video on them, because believe it or not, we still get tons of Yeezy questions, Buckets, do we not?
We do.
And I feel like it's one of the very few sneakers that has kind of transcended the sneakerhead realm or niche, for lack of a better way to explain it. You know, you see all different types of people wearing Yeezys for that cool factor, who aren't or who would not necessarily consider themselves a sneakerhead. I hate to use that word at this point, but do you know what I mean, Buckets?
I do know what you mean.
Like, you'll see somebody who maybe the Jordan 1 is that way as well.
Yeah, kind of.
Sneakers like maybe the Air Max 90. There's a very small, before you go crazy in the comments about, you know, the Jordan 1 is way, no, I'm just saying that there are a few sneakers. I like the Jordan 1 a lot more than I like the Yeezy 380 as well, but I think that there are very few sneakers, the Air Force 1, that have risen above that sneaker lover. I'll call it a sneaker lover, sneaker enthusiast realm, because that's a very niche thing. That's a very small thing. And I do think that Yeezy sneakers have done that. And this pair in particular, it's a pair that you can find for under retail. You can find them for less than that $230 price point, which is always nice. You know, now you can find plenty of Yeezys under retail. That was not always the case initially, and for actually quite a while, pairs were reselling for an arm and a leg. They are a lot easier to get your hands on or to get your feet in than they were, say, a couple years ago. I think a pair like this is a good plain colorway. I think it's a good winter colorway, but it's just a good everyday sneaker. All black Yeezys, they're good for that look. You know, the winter uniform, black sweats or black jeans, black hoodie. A pair of these and you're like a ninja warrior, ready for whatever life throws at you. Now, I guess technically these are not all black. There's some brown in the mix as well. It's a knit upper, as you can see. You got the black laces with this new kind of, not even a speed lacing setup. What would you even call that? Just a pre-laced.
A pull situation.
A pull, but you don't even really need to pull it. You can pull it a little.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's whatever. It's a sock sneaker, essentially. You got the super chunky midsole, which has been a theme or a consistent feature, regardless of which Yeezy model you're talking about. You can see Boost on the bottom. Still, to this day, it is hard to beat Boost as far as comfort goes. Now, I can't remember the last Yeezy that I bought for myself to wear personally. Buckets, do you remember off the top of your head? I know you've never really been a Yeezy guy, but for me, I'm trying to think what's the last pair I bought for personal use.
The clay, maybe?
It's few and far between at this point. There was an upcoming colorway that I saw. I'll save that. I'll keep it under wraps for now, that I saw that I definitely think I will be buying. But the point is, it's few and far between for me personally at this point. I don't buy Yeezys at the rate I once did. I will also say I would love a new pair of Wave Runners. If you know me, if you've been watching these videos for a while, you know that the Wave Runner is my favorite Yeezy sneaker ever made, and I absolutely ran my pair into the ground. So I would love another pair of those as well. I think what's cool about these is, first, like I said, the price point, then the wearability and just how much you can wear them with. If I wanted a pair for everyday wear, I would look at a pair or at a colorway like these, because it is so plain and it is something that doesn't take a lot of effort as far as putting an outfit together. You know, another thing I'll add before I forget, to me it's been kind of wild how much mileage Kanye has gotten out of this Adidas Yeezy thing. You know, it's hard for rappers and musicians to sell sneakers, and Kanye has done it, man. There hasn't been the limitedness that there once was, and yet people are still buying them. There hasn't been the hype around them that there once was, and yet people are still buying them. Yeezy after Yeezy after Yeezy after Yeezy, and they're still selling. I do think Adidas is going to have to bring more to the table than just Kanye in 2021. That's something we've talked about before. I think they plan to. Time will tell to see what they do. You know, something kind of I'm not going to say the post-Kanye era, because I think he's still going, but the post-Boost era. How are they going to use Boost in other sneakers, make them look cool now that Ultra Boosts are kind of, you know, gone, cool factor wise anyway. So we will see. As far as a rating for these go, you know, we got to give it the 1 to 10 buckets. I'm going to say these are a 6 out of 10, but as far as wearability, they're a 10 out of 10. Like, it's a super, super wearable sneaker, but in that solid range. It's not like going to blow your mind. It's just a sneaker that's very wearable. You know, if you're on your feet all day, if you're a nurse, shouts to all the nurses and everyone on the front lines, by the way. But if you're just on your feet all day and you want a kind of discreet colorway, I think it's a great option. Buckets, scale of 1 to 10, what are you going with?
6.5.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're higher on these than me. And then for wearability?
10 out of 10.
Okay, you agree with the wearability
For sure.
part.
I mean, it's all black sneaker.
And like I mentioned earlier, regardless of whether Boost is cool or it's not cool or whatever, somewhere in between, comfort-wise, it is still hard to beat Boost. It really, really is. It's beautiful stuff. Leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. What are your thoughts on this sneaker, this colorway, the Yeezy line in general, Adidas in general? What are your thoughts? How do you feel about these on a scale of 1 to 10? Me and Buckets are in that 6 range, but let us know how you feel. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, anything from you?
No.
Adios.